Hey guys, what's up? Todd Lamb here, alphanation.com, and today we are going to talk a little bit more about the trunk. Some people call it the core, some people just call it abs, but the reality is your trunk has a specific role and function in relation to your limbs, and having good trunk stiffness is what's going to allow you to keep away from back pain. It's going to allow you to be able to have a high level of mobility as you progress, as you age along. It's going to allow you to do those more difficult lifts if you're doing something like Olympic lifting, or even if you're doing things like the three big ones, squats, deads, and bench press. Trunk stiffness is absolutely critical. So if you've been watching and following along some of the videos, you'll notice that we kind of started with a bit of a progression through trunk stiffness. We started with the simple task of bracing. Once you learn how to brace, then you progress to something called hollow rock holds. That is where you're activating all of the fields of abdominal action in through the back as well, which is critical to trunk stiffness. And now what we're going to do is do the final progression to something called hollow rocks, where you're actually going to create the stiffness in the shape of almost like a banana. In fact, some people actually call them banana rocks. These hollow rocks will absolutely let you know, you'll get the biofeedback you need to know whether you're creating the proper level of trunk stiffness. When you're in the correct position, somebody should be able to touch your feet or push on your feet and your arms should come up. So you're actually doing what they call a hollow rock. The reason it's called the hollow rock is your position is called the hollow body position. That flows from gymnastics. Come on down to the deck, let's have a look and make sure we're doing it right. You can try it at home. You can add it to, if you're doing Spec Force abs, you can start to progress into that level of abdominal activation, trunk activation, core activation. Call it whatever you like, I don't care. Just get her done. Come on down to the deck. Okay, once you're down on the deck, you're going to progress through the entire process of activation. So you just start with that deep fiber activation. You create that stiffness. From there, remember the key to that, just like your coffee. So you have all those muscles activated, 360 degrees. Your spine is neutral, you're flat. You're going to bring your feet up, stay tight through here. Then you're going to bring your arms overhead, above this grip, 12 inches apart. Hands facing up, and then you're just going to rock. So if somebody was to come up and push on my hands, my feet would rise. If somebody was to push on my feet or push me either way, my arms would rise. So that's called a hollow rock, and that's the final progression through activation to hollow rock holds, and then you actually start doing hollow rocks. The flip side of those, which we'll deal with in another video, are called arch rocks. So that's activation in the reverse. I'll show you what that's all about. But again, that's how you're going to do your core or your trunk, a full 360 degree activation. All right, guys. Hollow rock holds, give those a try. Add them into your current abdominal program, 3x30. You'll notice it, trust me. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, come see us at alphanation.com. Remember, keep your head up, keep your gut up. See you in the next one, boys.